What's up YouTube, it's Cornish Ratbeard and Jamie Plays here, bringing you hopefully another informative video for Star Trek New Horizons.
Hello everyone, today we're bringing you the top 7 economic tips for Star Trek New Horizons.
Now before we start, let me tell you that this video is brought to you by me and Jamie Plays Tips, Tricks and Tutorials series, which is located in the playlist linked in the description below.
This video has been made to give you guys a great start to the game. If you are new and you're a little bit overwhelmed with the complexity of the game, sit back, relax, and enjoy Cornish Ratbeard's and Jamie Plays top economic tips for Star Trek New Horizons.
So our first tip, and that is to make the first buildings on your new colonies primary resource producing buildings, meaning those that can make energy, food and minerals. Usually in the beginning, you'll have to support your colony with these things. The faster that you can fill those jobs, the sooner the colony is not a drain on your economy. Since the other buildings you can build at this stage have fewer jobs anyway, it is a good way to create a colony and come back later when it can be upgraded and or specialized.
Tip 2. The special resources. The special resources like deuterium and dilithium are very important in Star Trek New Horizons, but they can sometimes be difficult to find. If you can't find them, or you can't conquer or trade for them from your neighbor, why not make them yourself? You can make deuterium using the neutron enricher building. Be warned that these types of buildings often have a large energy upkeep, but can be worth it as these resources let you diversify and strengthen your economy.
Okay, on to tip number 3. The more pops you have, the more jobs you can fill. More jobs usually means more resources, so get those pops any way you can, guys. This also includes using slaves who can do the most basic of jobs, or by increasing the population growth modifier through traditions or research.
Tip 4. Maintenance. The more you expand, the more it costs to maintain. Expansion is definitely important in Star Trek New Horizons, especially in the beginning of the game, but it also costs to maintain these games. This is true of both star systems as well as pops. Outposts cost energy, while every new pop needs food to survive. You can do absolutely nothing for 50 years and still notice that the amount of food you make per month is decreasing. This is because of those new pops. Make sure you keep this in mind when you're planning your economy, your buildings, and how you expand. If you expand too far, too quickly, or forget to feed your pops, you may not be able to sustain your gains economically.
Tip number 5. Make use of as many planet modifiers as you can. If you have a colony that has a +10 modifier to the food, you should definitely build as many farms as possible and as quickly as possible. Now, if there is a negative modifier, you should just focus on building other buildings on this planet.
Tip 6. Naval capacity. Going over your naval capacity for a war might be something that you have to do, but make sure you don't go too far over. For every point you are over, the maintenance penalty increases by that much. If you're 10 points over your limit, the total maintenance will be about 110% of all of your ships, not just the ones that are over the limit. This can take a lot away in terms of energies and alloys, so if you don't have an economy with a lot of excess resources, make sure to stay within your naval capacity.
Alright, and on to our last tip, and that is to use the marketplace whenever possible, guys. Have too much of something? Sell it to gain energy. Have too much energy? Invest in something. You can either use it or sell it later. Are you missing something, or are you losing something every month? Either sell excess and buy things manually, or you can do it automatically to make sure none of your numbers are in the red. Simply go to the marketplace and click the corresponding buttons to either buy, sell or set up an automatic trade. You can find more specific information in the tutorial video about how to use the marketplace, so be sure to check that out.
As you can see, there are so many things that affect your economy. It is one of the few things that links absolutely everything in the game together. Another tip we have is to do some research. For some of the research options, you'll also get an increased production of resources for your mining stations, for example. It can be a good way to bring yourself out of the red. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below, and we will try to answer them as quickly as possible.
Well guys, thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to both of our channels. If you find you're struggling at all with Star Trek New Horizons, then please do check out our tips, tricks and tutorials playlist linked in the description below and at the end of this video.
We also have a Discord server we call The Collective. We discuss everything from these videos to Star Trek in general to what we're having for Sunday lunch. We also make our announcements there as well and organise multiplayer games that you can play with us. You can join our collective using the link in the description below.
The collective must grow.
Alright, that's it from us for now.
See you next time.
Make it so.